Good morning, happy Saturday, and welcome to another episode of my Writer's Corner. And today is probably going to be a shorter episode as I just got off of a double at my day job, and I have to be back to work in 6.5, 7 hours. So, yeah, I'm not going to talk nearly as long. I'm sure because I am utterly exhausted. It was only myself and one other person, and it was a terribly exhausting 16 hours. Um, I, however, managed to stay awake the whole entire time, so yay for that. I also managed to get 2 chapters edited and hunted for some information that I was hoping to locate. I am currently missing one of my most important notebooks that I had started. I had a good deal of information about the various and the sundry organizations and academies and just different important tidbits for the for the storyline. And I spent all day Wednesday looking for it. I spent part of Thursday looking for it, and some of Friday even looking for it. And I have yet to be successful. It's becoming more than a little bit frustrating, a little bit terrifying, and worrisome. I did manage to acquire a new book this week by a favorite author of mine, Jacqueline Carey, so that made me a little bit happy. What else did I do? I also was trying to nail down a couple of smaller notebooks that had other information that wasn't quite as pivotal, but I was hoping would be at least somewhat helpful. And I have yet to locate those as well. So here is hoping that I am able to get it done. You'll have to forgive the jerking. My prissy, bratty Calico has decided that it is necessary for her to regularly across the legs of my tripod that's holding my phone so that I can record this episode. As you may or may not be able to see behind me, I have done some more writing as to the various and the sundry guilds and organizations. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, I'm tired. So the various and the sundry guilds and organizations that are of note in this world. It's going to be probably not as comprehensive as I would like, and I'm sure that there will be things that I miss and things that come along, and I will probably undoubtedly have to add maybe another poster over here so that I can put more information there, and this adorable picture that you cannot see all of the details of and for which I am infinitely grateful will have to go up over there above, or maybe over on this side or over on that side, who knows, but it will definitely find a place on my wall. After having coffee with one of my work girlfriends on Tuesday, I'm seriously entertaining the idea of changing the color of the paint in my room. But before I do that, I intend to do some research on, colors that are conducive to creative thought processes and whatnot. Because this is where I work. My room is where I write. I do almost all of my writing and editing, except for what I do when I work a double. But today is my 6th day this week working. I only had Tuesday off. It's going to be a crazy time through the end of this month, and undoubtedly hectic into next month, but I have already registered for an event in October that will hopefully allow me to really knuckle down and get this second book finished and ready for the cover art so that I can have it published hopefully by Christmas this year, because that is the primary holiday, I guess, event in this particular book. They call it midwinter, but it is the winter solstice, Yule, Christmas, however you want to address it. It is that midwinter celebration, and it is the one continuous point across all of the varying storylines which I have running at this time. And so it kind of gives the reader a good understanding of where things begin and end, as far as timelines for the first and second books. I'm also back to working on my blog. It is writtenworldofterra.com. Yes, I do pay an annual fee to have my own domain. I made the first post in well over 2 years on Thursday or Friday, I don't know, one of those days. Like I said, it's all a blur from all the work that I've been putting in at my day job. But my goal is to throw out a bunch of information about like the different academies in the world, agriculture, trade, things like that. I've already written a fair amount. I've put links for my books in there. I've put links for my podcast, and all of that fun, happy information in there. But I will include the link in this particular episode as well. So there's that. Yep. And at this point, my brain is absolutely turned to mush. I'm having difficulty forming coherent thoughts. So I will make a request of you that I am going to start making every time I release an episode. If you could just like and subscribe to my channel, that would be fantastic. Thanks so much, and have a great and safe weekend.